Hello there, welcome. It's been a little while. Had a mess up yesterday because I thought I could stream, but I couldn't because I needed to get my stitches taken out. As I've had a wisdom tooth removed, and then I had to go home, and I didn't really calculate the time correctly, I guess one could say. But yeah, now we're back and we're continuing our Lunar gateway. And as you might be able to see, I've installed some mods, mostly visual, I think. I can't remember. There's just some mods that I want. And then I found this one, which is really cool, which is the universe behind us, the skybox, the space. And this is just like, it's not really accurate or anything. It's just really beautiful, I think. It's like a nebula or something. I don't know if you can see it if it's too dark, but I think it's really beautiful. Not at all what space looks like. I guess if you're inside a nebula, maybe it would look like this, but obviously our solar system isn't. But yeah, this is our lunar gateway as it looks, and I have a picture that you guys can't see. Maybe if I'm very clever, I can do so. You can. Let me just see. I don't know. I just wanted to hide my bookmarks, but I guess there isn't anything that I should hide from you. So let me just say game. Display capture. There we go. Look at that. That is the picture I'm looking at right now. And we have the Orion capsule. If we go back to here, Orion capsule, then there's sort of an airlock, which I guess we have here. There was another picture that I looked at last time, which didn't look like that. I guess I don't know why I missed that, but looks like that on this. So I guess we should put an airlock sort of adapter on that. We actually have that one that can extend now in KSP, which is really cool. Then we have this bigger module, which we have here. That's this sort of adapter in between, which is not on this picture. Again, not on this. I don't know. And yeah, a bigger module, which is, sorry if I'm switching a lot, if that's annoying. E, that's down here, the pressurized, that's habitation module, yeah. And so is D, the next one, which we see here, which is the last thing I put on, another habitation module, the pink one. So what we are actually missing is G, which is a logistics and utilization module. Then we have I, which is sample return vehicle. So that's a small vehicle that can go from Lunar, from the lunar surface to the lunar gateway. So I don't think this alone can go down there and then up again, but I think this is simulated that it's gone from the surface and up to the lunar gateway, and now it's docked like that. I think it probably takes a little bigger to go down there and then up again, because I mean the moon obviously has some gravity. I don't see, oh sorry, I just wanted to check if there was any chat messages, because I'm not seeing anything, and I still don't trust my chat. I don't know why. It feels like it sometimes doesn't show the messages. I don't know, man. Is anybody watching? Then we have C, which is a utilization element, which we're missing. Small pressurized volume for additional habitation capability. Just a small extension, I guess. Then we have B, E Spirit, science airlock, additional propellant storage with fueling, and advanced lunar telecommunications abilities. There's a bunch here actually, so I'm not sure we're gonna launch them all today. I did say finishing our lunar gateway, so I'll probably launch some of them in the same launch. Then we have one of the last elements, which is power and propulsion, to stick at the end there. That has big solar arrays. Hehehe. Well, thank you. Welcome, Avka, and thank you for writing a message. I can see that my chat works. It's funny that my chat says there's 0 viewers. I don't know, man. Don't trust it. And that final A element also provides propulsion, so I can actually push the whole gateway, which is something that the ISS can't. But as you can see down here, it's also considerably smaller than the ISS. It actually has almost, I would guess that it has close to the same pressurized volume. Probably not, but maybe if a Bigelow Aerospace expandable habitation module is connected to it, then it could probably get up there, because pressurized is all the way from here, if you can see my mouse cursor on the ISS, all the way down through the middle and up to here, and then there's these, and then there's some that goes down, so actually quite a big volume. And yeah, then the last thing I didn't mention is the robotic arm that Canada is probably gonna provide, but yeah, US, international, that's the color scheme, and to be determined. Cool. Let's get building. Let's hop in back here, and I'll just switch to game view. So we see Kerbal Space Program only, even if I switch windows. And I'll hop back to the Space Center, and we can see what we're gonna build next. And I'll take a slurp of soda, because I have soda. Okay, so we have Orion and an airlock and 2 pressurized habitation modules. We need, I think we're gonna build the logistics and utilization module. As you might notice, also I'm gonna just put a little adapter. Oops. That's gonna be the airlock extending thing that I didn't have. I'll just plonk that on there as well. Just in the same launch. What was I thinking? Yes, logistics and utilization. And that's gonna dock on top of the pink habitation module, which isn't the pink, but the furthest module that we have right now. So, boom, 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 boom. Let's go ahead with what's the best probe core we have right now? Probably this one. It's been a little while since I played the game myself. I did play it, I mean not really, but on this save, so I have to get into that. But what I was doing, I think probably yesterday, before I went to start streaming and it failed, I was messing around a little bit with Kerbal operating system and that type of stuff. What was it? I tried to make a star hopper, so maybe we can take a look at that sometime if I get that working really good. But I wanted to simulate star hopper hopping, hovering a little bit and going down again, and I got that working pretty well. Alright, I gotta think about the size of this thing, because it's the same size as the module we have right now, but this is logistics and utilization, so I guess that's sort of science. Now, cargo deliveries of consumables and equipment modules may double as additional utilization module. Okay, so it's basically a storage, really. Oh, and it also has some solar panels on it. Alright, so it's more like okay, it's more like cargo and stuff. Okay, we should have some of like a trunk, basically. That's unpressurized, so we can have a trunk and then we can have a service module, maybe, that we can pretend is pressurized. No, it doesn't look good. Service bay, not. I guess sort of like that. An unpressurized part and then a pressurized. It looks like it is unpressurized at the bottom. Yep. And then at the bottom we're gonna have those solar panels. Up here we're gonna have the docking adapter. Pretty simple module, so we'll just build this and some others quickly and send up there. I'll just do a normal one like that. Guess we can have a docking port inside of this. If we want to dock some cargo or something inside of there, I don't know. Can have some RCS, some small RCS tanks inside of it. Hope that doesn't interfere with the docking port. Probably does a little bit, but that should be good. And solar panels, that's what I was talking about, which are small, so they're kind of like these, just like that. Oh, that's another one. That's Kerbal operating system I have installed. That's why I can put name tags on them. Solar panels there. Batteries should be, I'll just put them on the inside of those. Yep. Don't want them too big to interfere with anything that wants to dock. Actually, I should make that a small docking port, I think. Nah, those aren't good. Maybe. No. It has some small ladders. I haven't really put ladders on any of the others that I built. I guess these have ladders. It just seemed weird to put ladders on the outside, but I guess it makes sense. For the... I don't know. Why does it make sense? For the EVAs? Okay. I'll have a small docking light. Docking lights are nice to have when docking in the dark. This isn't the one that shines the furthest, but I think the other one is too extreme when it's close. Just do a little bit like that. Cool. And then it doesn't really have anything else. I'll just, to the top of this, dock the small airlock that I want. Because it's this one that I want. Open airlock. This big fella. That's what I want to put on there. I'll just have a probe core inside of that. One of these. Battery. Just so I can control and dock it. Need some small amounts of RCS. It's annoying, but because it doesn't look really good. But I guess I could put a fairing over that. Could put a tiny fairing. Or maybe just put it all inside of one of these. Yeah, I can do that. Grab this, grab all of that, put this inside of that. Just push this just a tiny bit inside. That ain't cheating. Put that on that, on the top one, right? Yep. Maybe and yeah, it doesn't really make sense that it's going through a probe core and stuff, but we can't see that when we don't look inside of that, so shh. Let's just pretend they aren't. I don't mind that. Yeah. We need RCS, of course. Thrusters all over the place. Just like that. Don't think we need any more than that. We'll put some of on these and on these. So we can control that bad boy. Pretty nice. Actually, I want them to be controlled. I want it like this. It's kind of fuel inefficient when it's offset to the probe core. It's just I want to avoid that because they tryna. It's like when you have it offset like that. When it's instead of straight, it's 45 degrees like I did before. Two thrusters are trying to go in one direction. If that makes sense. So right now, if I wanted to spin in this direction, only this thruster and the one on the other side would fire. But if it's offset by 45 degrees, 4 thrusters are gonna fire. Yeah, that makes sense. And I guess that's kind of fuel inefficient. It's kind of weird. Okay. So now these should be able to control by themselves. We need this, which I always forget. Some good old connection things. That's what they're officially called. Yep. I know science. And I'll just put... Yeah, I don't like when... Yep. Actually, I'll put these down here. I think that looks a little bit better. All right. And that is the logistics and utilization module and the airlock extendertron. One thing we can also do in that launch. No. I actually put the robotic arm on one of the last modules, and if you noticed in this picture that I showed you before, it's one of the other modules, but that's one of the really cool things about it. Is that it has the same hook in both ends, so it can just move itself around. It's so cool. It can just hook to one end and then loosen its other arm end and then hook that. And we have the same thing on the ISS, Canadarm2. That's really cool. All right, let's have some science in here, just because that's what a trunk is for, right? Science. And this is my SciLive, so we actually do need science. So if we have anything to gain, guess we'll do that. We could put a service scanner. We could actually do a little module here, just something docked to that we can maybe get out of there. Okay, I'm actually gonna do the small docking port. I think it just fits better inside that small space. Like that. I'll just do a tiny satellite that can be a scanner. Polar scanner, so I can scan the Mun for ore and stuff. The cool stuff. Let's do it like that. Seems alright. Let's have a small battery pack. And then one also needs RCS, so I'll just put a small RCS tank on. Do we still have... we have the puff? No, I'll just use RCS. No, it's actually not worth it. I discovered that last time. I think I was looking into using an RCS as the main engine, but it doesn't make sense. Might as well use the Spark or something. It has much better efficiency. So I'll just use that. Just use it like that truss mount and move it up into the middle. Sort of holds itself in place there. I like that. And now I realize that I actually need to put the surface scanner somewhere. Yikes. Also I need... wait, let me just take it out of the trunk. Don't need the one. Put it there. Cool. Yeah, it needs activity. We need one of these. Or two, I guess. Why does one put the surface scanner when it's gonna be inside that trunk? That's why I wanted to use RCS. Guess I can use that fuel tank. And maybe this one as well. Right in the middle. And just push that in there. That makes sense. Looks a little bit weird, but then I can put the surface scanner on that. Science. Like that. Obviously that seems like that is a huge thing compared to the rest of the satellite. I'm gonna have the engines going the other way around, I think, and then have the turn around the probe core. So I'll just grab all of this, or put that on the other side. Let me just think about this. Take the probe core. Now which way is down? That way is down. Put it like that. And now it should want to run in this direction. I'll just duplicate those and try and align them. Yay! We have a small satellite. I think that's pretty good. I can undock it, but I can't dock it again because I don't have really much control. I think that's enough to put it into probably a sort of polar orbit. We'll see. I'll just grab this, put it back into the trunk. There we go. Totally fits in there. Can we? Yep. That's not gonna work. Ah! Okay. I guess I'll just turn the whole thing around. You can put things on top of this, right? God damn it. Okay. What am I gonna do? What can one do, guys? Can I fly with it deployed? No. Hey, what are you doing today? New station or just expanding the old one? Welcome. Set. Gotten. I am expanding the Lunar gateway that we started last time. So, just jump into this view. We build, if you can see my mouse cursor, sort of built from the Orion capsule all the way at the right to the pink in the middle last time. And now I'm building the G module here, the yellow one on top, and I've also built this extending bit on the H module that I want to put there because I didn't have that last time. And then I'm putting a sort of satellite into the bottom of the G module there. But it doesn't fit because I want it to be a surface scanner, but guess we'll do that another time. We'll just have it be something else. Scanner. Can it be? Nope, that's also way too big. Guess it can just be an anything scanner. Yep, that's what NASA calls them. I know science. Just put some stuff on there that it can fly with. What else do we have? I mean, I think we already have all of this stuff from the Mun, but might as well. That's a surface thing. We can have this one, the goo, and it can fly with all that to somewhere. Not a lot of fuel, but some. Yeah, all right. Why not? That's a little satellite in the bottom there. And it'll have a shroud when we put something on there. Not sure if it's gonna keep the shroud when we decouple something from it. We will see indeed. Yeah, like that. And then when we decouple, will it still keep the shroud? And can we decouple the shroud? Yeah, we will see indeed. Where did my chat go? God damn it. Nice. So HAB module and airlock. we did the habitation module last time, so this is more like a service module. Service and whatever they called it, service logistics and utilization module actually. So some logistics stuff, I guess, and I guess an antenna would maybe make sense, but I don't see one on it. Not really, no. It has some antenna sticking out of it. I'll just put some antenna sticking out of it then. How are you? I know I'm being rude not asking for. You are absolutely not. That is not something that's common in my country, I guess. It's a very American thing, I think. Asking how are you? I don't know. But I'm good. Thank you for asking though. I went actually really exciting story. How are you actually? I wanna hear how you guys are. But yesterday I went to visit Copenhagen suborbitals because I live in Copenhagen now, and they're like on the same island as I live. So why can't I visit them? So if you don't know, Copenhagen suborbitals build rockets, which is really cool in real life, guys. It's amazing, and they want to send a man into space. Still alive, but I'm more interested in your story. That's fine. Still alive. That's better than not alive, I guess. I am very, very happy that you are still alive. The world is better with everyone. Maybe not Hitler, but that's maybe the exception. Anyways, let's not get into that. I know, but the CEO is in jail, I think. No. That is Peter Madsen, which he didn't work with Copenhagen suborbitals when he got put into jail and stuff. That didn't. That happened after he got into some creative differences with Copenhagen suborbitals, started his own company and stuff, and then he got into jail. So they'll send you. I'm confused by that question. No, oh yeah, no, they won't send me into orbit, or they won't send anyone into orbit. Actually, they're called suborbitals for a reason. They're sort of doing what Blue Origin is doing right now with the small hopper they have. Can't remember what that's called now. The New Shepard, obviously. So what they want to do is they want to send a man up and then come right back down. And up until now, they sent a bunch of rockets. They've done some cool tests. I'll just try and see if I can concentrate on building while I explain what they do. But last year, they sent up their Nexus 2, which I actually live streamed, which is really cool. I can't see the launches in person because they are like way out in the, I guess, what is that, the Baltic Sea or something? East, way east of here, and east of basically underneath Sweden. And yeah, so that's really cool. But I went to visit them, and I asked if I could come in and see what they were doing, and I could. So that was really awesome, and I got in and took a look at some of the bashed up rockets they have, because they've landed. One of them, the Nexus 1, landed without New Shepard. Yes, landed without having its parachute fold out, so it didn't land really. The parachute didn't fold out. So at apogee, it just turned around and went straight back down, nose cone first, into the water with like 500 kilometers an hour. And it was in there in their workshop, and it was totally bashed up. It was really cool. And they're working now on their speaker rocket, which is the one that's gonna send a person up into space and come back right back down. And they're the first private company, I think, that's gonna, well, I don't know if they're private actually. They get donations, so there was something. They're the first something to send a man up into space like that or something. The one you streamed was very small. No, yeah, it's pretty small. The speaker rocket, the one that's gonna send a person up, is gonna be 12 meters tall. And the one they send up, I think that's double what the Nexus 2 is, the one I streamed. I think that's probably 6 meters or something. Not too tall, but you have to remember there, even the one that's sending a man into space, not going orbital, so he's not staying in space around the Earth. He's just going up, hitting the line of space that's not really there, but we've just decided that's space, and then coming straight back down. So you need way less speed and therefore way less fuel to do that. That's why it's quite small. All right, I've been talking a lot, but that was a really interesting day for me. I've wanted to go there for a long time, because obviously I'm interested in space and I have this space neighbor right next to me. And then I went on a little, there was a sort of shopping, what's that called, backyard, but it was not in a backyard, like a antique, it was antiques, old stuff that people were selling that they've owned and they have collected and stuff. Bunch of furniture mostly, but there was some camera stuff that I looked at, which was really cool. But yeah, that was a cool day. How was your guys' weekend actually? All right, I just need to make sure that I'm not forgetting anything. Airlock and logistics and utilization. Cool. I'm gonna build a Falcon. No, I'm not gonna build a Falcon. I'm gonna build a Delta 4 Heavy to send this thing up. Delta, I'll just look at Delta 4 Heavy stages. I just want to see its upper stage, how many engines it has and the proportions. Okay, it's basically like that. Cool, cool, cool. That looks dope. Give me 2 sides, good ejection force and clamshell. That's how we want it. This pretty much looks right. Just want the fairing to be after this adapter. Give me the big fairing, the biggest fairing. Cool, and 2 sides please, good ejection force, there we go. And then that's the RL10B2 engine. Delta 2 cryogenic second stage. 2 stages, 2 side boosters, identically to the core stage, but with nose cones. Yes. I know kind of how it looks. I know how it looks, but I just wanted to make sure I knew the upper stage. And I wanted to see the proportions in pictures so I can recreate it here. But thank you. Thank you very much. Had a ball the other day, lol. What happened? A ball sounds... Oh, wait. A ball... Also not like ball on. It was totally baller, guys. But like a ball with dancing and dresses and stuff. That sounds fun. And then 3 giant engines, which I guess will be the main sails. I just need some, yeah, some adapters on that. They go kind of in, which looks sort of weird, but I guess that's kind of how it looks. Just some big main sails and then 3 of those. Give me that. I'll just copy this. Yep. Dance, yes. All right. With the, did you like a ball with the school or just a ball that was in town, and you were like, hey, I want to dance. Guess it's mostly something you do with school. No. Oh, I can't wait. In the next update of KSP 1.7, they're gonna have big nose cones for these guys. I can't wait. It's so annoying that I can't just put a nose cone on there. I kind of have to do it with extra fuel tanks. But I want to drain those because I want these to drain before the main one. Just put a thrust limit on that one. And then I can put nose cones on. The second stage is almost the same second stage on SLS for EM1. If SLS flies EM1, but let's not. I don't know. We can discuss that, I guess. All right. Wait. So it also uses the Al10B2. It's funny how SLS has taken so long, even though it uses so many technologies that's already sort of been used. What's the thrust rate ratio on this? Wait, how's that so much? Oh, it's because these decouple. Gosh darn it. Oh no, that wasn't the thrust rate ratio I was looking at. I was looking at thrust. That's bad. That's a bad thrust rate ratio. How come? Guess these aren't enough. Well, shit. I guess this is kind of overpowered to just getting to the moon, but only a few small tweaks were made to fit it and slightly improve its performance. I really hope the SLS flies. I just want to see it. I just want to see that thing fly because it's so powerful. Okay, guess we can't have these, but maybe we can use the Mastodon. Is that, are those better? Thrust 1200. These are 1300. So they have better ISP, like efficiency than the main sails, but not better than. Not better thrust. What has better thrust? I guess these do. Alright. Not gonna be a... It's gonna be a Kerbal Delta 4 Heavy. I just need it to work, but I just wanted to recreate that because I want to do some different rockets. Last time we did SLS. Falcon Heavy might even do a job in one launch, but it would be very stressful time for SpaceX engineers and Mr. Hans. Mr. Hans? I don't know who Mr. Hans is, but I agree. It seems like a lot of work that SpaceX would have to do to adapt the whole thing to Falcon Heavy, and that would become very tall and like make the rocket have way different like aerodynamic pressure and stuff than it has right now. But then again, there's a lot of complications also if they try to fly it on 2 Delta 4 Heavies. A lot of things. I saw Shadow Zone and Marcus House videos. They're pretty good at displaying what would need to be done to Hans Königsmann. Alright. What would need to be done to make that happen on not SLS. It's incredible how powerful SLS is. Or will be, or might be. Let's call this logistics and utilization. Utilization. The C, cause station. No, wait, what? Yep, I can spell. Because it's American, so it's with a C. For LOPG. Lunar, I don't know what that means. Also, you cannot book a rocket only a year and a half before launch. If if it's Rocket Lab, I guess you can, but you're right, it's not. Falcon Heavy is probably booked. All SpaceX rockets is probably booked a long way in advance. So you're right about that. Unless they pay them a lot of money to. I don't know. I don't know if that could happen. All right. That's. What do we need? I think. Are we done with this? I'm concerned that we're missing something, but let's just do some action groups. With the antennas, which is gonna look cool. Guess we can delete these, which look ugly, since we have those. Action groups. What else do we have? Do we have anything in the payload that we want on an action group? Not really. Yeah, we have these guys. Let's put those on 2. All right. Anything? Anything? Otherwise, I'm gonna launch. Nothing. Okay, let's launch. Let's actually make the launcher here a sub-assembly. Just go from here. Sub-assembly drop zone. Put it back. Delta. Or heavy. But not really. As many more engines for full thrust. FT, like the Falcon 9 FT full thrust. Alright, let's check the staging. Seems good. Let's launch. Let's do it. Am I dark? I seem dark a little bit. Guess I can just change that. I need to buy. Oh, I still need to buy that extra battery or battery that can keep my camera on at all times. Hey, look at that. I'm much brighter now. My bright face. Yay. Cool. Hey, look at my beautiful space. Okay. Let's find my lunar gateway. Set that as my target. And let's somehow get out there. Let's launch like this. Not direct to the moon, but okay. 3, 2, 1, go! Go! Didn't put the launch clamps in the same. Oh, it drained the tanks. God damn it. That's why it has such a good thrust to weight ratio. Guess it didn't notice that. You are doing good. You are good. No, so no worries. Alright, thank you. Thank you. I think it'll be good. I'm just concerned always that I forget something. Which, I mean, that happens. Let's aim camera here. Look at this. This is one of the mods that I did. Visual again. Doesn't really change the game, but it's just better plumes or better. Yeah, better plumes really. Just the rocket exhaust. Let's start pitching over. Actually, we did doing that really late. We can see it has the shock diamonds, and then actually when whoa. Ah, shit. See, I'm good, as you told me. I know what I'm doing. Actually, I should burn the engine so I can control it. God damn it. Point upwards. Pointy end to space and flamey end towards ground. Thank you. Nice. Thank you. Or was that maybe towards... to the... rocket exhaust. Maybe that was the comment. Yeah, I can still save it. Totally. Now the question is just if we have enough fuel. But it'll be fine. rocket belly. This is just to get a public support. Yes, that is it. We are doing nice moves to encourage the public to like this. That's it. That makes sense. Well, got to go. See you next time. See ya. Thanks for stopping by. AFK. You have my yes. Thank you, said Goblin. Thank you. Okay, and that was the first stage as well. Now I just need to reset my camera. Aim camera, reset. Cool. Let's go with this rocket. Also, I like this exhaust mod because... Oh, look at that airwapses. Because it makes it much more realistic, because it actually expands in space. And instead it doesn't just go down. Ah, thank you. Very nice. Yeah, I think it looks much better like this. Makes much more sense. Which I like. I like the sense making. That's a word. So I turn on the lights for beauty. And let's hit 1 actually. We can get some solar panel action. Oh yeah, we're doing the maneuver. Here we go. There's our encounter. Which way is it going? It's going retrograde, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. That's probably retrograde. So we want to go that way too. So if we come in like this and we go that way, that's the wrong way. We actually want to go out on the outside of the mon. And come in like that. Yes. See, I know what I'm doing. Unless this doesn't work, then I don't know what I'm doing, but... You know. I'm trying. Coming in over the pole. That's fine. Under the pole. The poles are smelting. Yes, yes, yes. Just point retrograde and do the maneuvers. I can do this without maneuver nodes. It's just nicer doing it, knowing it's the correct way and precise way. You need to come behind the mon. Yeah, I think I'm doing it correctly. See, it's going this way around. And that's what I'm going. That's the way I'm going around now as well. Circular orbit. Now I'll just correct my inclination. So that's the ascending node. Let's get to the descending. Point 4. That's the best we're gonna get right now. Point 3. Now we'll do a maneuver node to see that we are gonna meet it. Yeah, let's do it over here. Not the best intersect. We're gonna have a big difference in speed. Well, not too big. We're going quite high over the mon, so we're not going that fast. Okay, 5 kilometers. getting down to 4. That's a fine maneuver. And when I adjust my inclination better, it should be good. Also, it's a half a second burn, so I think we're good on fuel. Coming up. Let me just do it now. Might as well. See, that's... Do not have connection to... a bad connection. Okay. Oh, I'm at the descending node, so I might as well just point north, really? North? And just burn a little bit over. Perfect inclination. Now we have a bigger separation. That is annoying. Let me point retrograde and see what I can do. There we go, 800 meters. I would argue that that is better. Let me warp slowly and just get a sip of soda. Alrighty. Lunar Gateway. There you are. A beautiful, beautiful station. Still far away from you. See, we're gonna cross paths. That's why we have a good difference in speed. Because we're not at all in the same orbit. If I just sort of align these markers here, burn like that. That should change pretty nicely. Lining up our orbits like that. Cool. Now we have an intersect at 200 meters down here. Hello, Panda Raptor. Welcome. We've just launched our first mission of the day, of the evening. Our logistics and utilization module, and a small airlock enhancer, which is just this extendedtron thingy. Oh, no, I'm going away from my target. My target. No. There we go. Going towards it again. That's beautiful, actually. Now I'm going directly towards it. I should drop my big clunky engine part. Because that's not really doing me any good now. And I can point prograde and... just do that. And then get all up close and in there. Alright. So this... I need to brake when I get up there because I need to get rid of my... oh, I have a bunch of questions. Okay, just a second. I'll read them. I need to get rid of this thing because that needs to go another place than this whole thing. So I'll just brake and figure that out. Cool. Now I'm still in space. I quit KSP. What? Oh no. What are you wishing to see in airspace the next 10 years? That's a big question. I'll save that for a little bit later. What's the background? What are those graphics? Yes, those are some easier questions. I just downloaded some mods. Very simple mods actually. It's just it's actually just pictures really. And then a mod that allows you to change the textures without editing your files yourself. It's just called Texture Replacer, and I just put in these dope space backgrounds that someone made that I can't remember what's called. And it's not accurate, but it's really beautiful. Now, what am I wishing to see in the aerospace in the next 10 years? Let me just duck while I think about that. Alright, I'll just decouple my aerospace in the next 10 years. Well, I want to see Starship finished, and I want to land on Mars. Definitely. Then I want... Ooh, yeah, aerospace. I guess I can count like NASA and science as well as aerospace as rockets. Because I heard about a mission today on TMRO or Tomorrow. If you have not heard of those, that is like the best. Oh, reset camera. Set as target. I guess that's what I'm aiming for, right? Yep, that's that. That is the best like space podcast, or not a podcast. It's more like it's a sort of. It's a show. It's a space show with all space news and rocket news and stuff. And you need to see that. It's a live show, but they also put out videos and stuff. So yeah, and they interviewed a guy that works at NASA, I think, that wants to do a mission out of the solar system that's gonna go way quicker than Voyager and New Horizons and anything really by normal means. Like, it's not gonna do something with some special equipment that we don't have, or some special technologies. It's just gonna use technologies that we have today, and it's gonna do some science that we some really awesome science. Look at solar winds, that not the solar winds, our stellar winds, sort of like when our star bursts through space, our sun. When we look at other stars, like say one of these stars in the background here, if we zoom in on those, they actually have some stellar, they leave like a big trail of their solar stuff and radiation and like light stuff, things. I don't know what it is. I'm not a scientist. And we want to see like what we don't know what our stars leaves behind, because we can't see that from inside. Oh, there's another thing coming up on this. That's pretty bad. Don't break our things. Ah! Let me get away for it. God damn it. Ah, saved it. Alright. And yeah, that new mission is something that they are proposing to start developing now. And they want NASA to accept that. It can look at like 3 things. So NASA has like 3 different, I can't remember what he said, but 3 different sort of areas that they want to do science, and or like 3 different I can't remember the word for it. Oh shoot, my Kerbals have hair and stuff. And I brought Jeb and Valentina. I didn't realize that. Alright. But anyways, basically that mission would fill all of those 3 areas and stuff, so everyone would be happy with this mission. So and it's a really cool mission, and he was really passionate when he was talking about it. And yeah, that's what I want to see in the next 10 years. That's at least one of them, and that's really cool. And that is a mission that there's some special things that happen in 10 years, and we know where our star is gonna be, and some different like where Saturn is, or Jupiter is gonna line up to get a gravity assist to go that fast. And that's gonna happen in 10 years, so now is really the time to start planning it and get it into production. So yeah. That is, so yeah, I want to land on Mars. I don't want to land on Mars in the next 10 years, but I want humanity land on Mars, and I want to build a base in the next 10 years, and then I want some cool science missions that, like, some really cool science missions that can go faster than we have ever done before, and look at some science that we've never looked at before. You should also get some parts mods and tweak scales. I have some parts mods that I got. I have some landing legs now and some grid fins, so I can do Falcon 9 stuff again, which I've had before, obviously. And I've had some big parts mods, but I tend to just get confused, and I think the stock parts are really good enough, unless it's sort of for extended base building or something. But yeah, and I had tweak scale as well. Problem being is I'm really conflicted because I like tree scale and some other mods, but I also want to share my craft for you guys so you can play them. I don't know. Tree scale is really good at making stuff look cool sometimes. You know the game called TF2, like Team Fortress 2? I think you wouldn't be interested though. It's a shooter, FPS shooter. Yeah, Team Fortress 2. I've played that a tiny bit, and I didn't like it. So you're correct on that. But it's not that I don't like FPS shooters. I've played Call of Duty quite a bit, Modern Warfare 2, and then I've played Counter-Strike Go. All right, I need to switch before I lose my other thing. This tiny thing. Where are my? I need to. No, that's not the one. Up 300 meters away and growing fast. God damn it! Actually. I need to point towards this and go. God damn it. But yeah, I just think Team Fortress 2 wasn't for me. It's for games and for movies both. I have a very particular taste. I don't know what it is, and the same goes for TV series or Netflix series. I guess it is because I don't watch TV. And I can't explain what it is because I like sci-fi and space stuff, but sometimes I also like other stuff, but it's gotta be really specific, and I don't know what it is. It just, something just clicks. Like I tried to watch Game of Thrones, didn't like it. Maybe I haven't tried enough. I don't know, but I've watched a little bit. Then I tried to watch like the Crown, which has Matt Smith, who obviously played the Doctor, which I really like. I didn't really like that. And it's funny, this is actually what I want to talk to. Cool. Let me just make sure that it's the correct side. So that's on top. It's on that. So that's on bottom. I need to be on the other side. All right. But yeah. But then... And the same goes with games. Like, I think I should like... say No Man's Sky or something. And I played it like some hours. Not, I did play it and I did like it. Let me just, is that what I'm actually? No. This is really hard to control actually because it's so light. But yeah, No Man's Sky, I did play that and I did sort of like it, but it didn't really catch me. Like, I don't think any game has obviously caught me like KSP has, but then I watched this other TV series. In like 2 days, I watched the entire Russian Doll, which is... Hey, look at that. And there we go. There's an airlock. And a logistics and utilization module. Cool. Very nice. There we go. So yeah, I can't tell you what my particular taste is in that, because I don't know. But cool. Like SSTU procedural parts launcher pack, it would give you much more variety of building spacecrafts. True. Probably would, but I like I like using my creativity to come up with stuff that looks cool in stock. Like I've tried having all these mods before, and I think it actually just hurts my creativity because there's so many. Like sometimes it's cool. Like I also obviously built my International Space Station with a bunch of mods, which I didn't finish, and that was really cool to making them look more accurate. But I think it's really cool trying to make these things look real, and obviously that's totally stupid. I could have like the mechanics, whatever that's called, the infernal robotics, to have the Canadarm move around and have that arm there. But I like just using the drill because it's funny, and like finding the thing that looks the most like an arm in stock. Yeah, I don't know, I like it. But thank you. It like obviously, yeah, I have some parts because I want I want big landing legs for SpaceX missions and the grid fins. Like that's something unique that you can't really do. I guess you can. Yeah, you can use air brakes, you can use wings, and you can use some structural parts and then some landing legs to have the landing legs, but then they can't carry the big craft, and yeah, it's, I don't know. I don't know. I will look. I don't know what SSTU is. There's also the whole life support systems. Let's hop back to the Space Center and build another craft. Life support, and there's some other mods that make some other stuff more realistic. But you know, I like the game as it is, and I've tried some mods, and I always delete all my mods when there comes a big update, because most of them just become incompatible and they need to do a minor update. And then I just play without the mods, and I find it just as fun. So, and then I end up slowly adding some mods that I want. But you know. What are you, tired, Professor Grimm? Welcome. You very sleepy boy. Cool. Let's hop back to the display capture. Hello on my screen there. Let me just go full screen on that. So we just added the logistics G module here and the alloc there. So now I kind of want the A, B, and C. So A, B, and C, that is power and propulsion element, E-spirit, and utilization. So power, communications, attitude control, orbital control, transfer capabilities in the A module. Let's do that. Where did my chat go? I lose it. Let me hop back to game view. Let's use the same launcher. I think it worked quite well, but I think we're gonna have a bigger payload now, so I'll just add in the fuel of these. And then obviously I should do a better gravity turn next time. And I'll just add some tiny winglets. I mean, it can't hurt. It's also not a perfect replica of the Delta IV Heavy. We all know that. By the engines. I'll just do that to not hit the wings. Yep. Cool. I'll delete the fairing. And we'll switch out the payload. Alright. My chat disappeared again. God damn it. There it is. Yeah, so A. We need to build Power and propulsion. That is some fuel and some propulsion that's highly efficient and some attitude control. So we definitely need a good bunch of reaction wheels. Not like overpowered, just, you know, a couple like that. And then we need some RCS. Good bunch of that. Also wanted to look like it, so let's not. And it's sort of gold plated, so we'll definitely use the gold plating that we can now do. It's cube, so we'll do that. And also has big solar panels. So I'll just add the RCS there, and then we have some other fuels. What is this correct size? There it is. And it is sort of orange, so I'll just do the orange tanks here. That can be the orange at the end, and then the highly efficient Terrier. Do that. And then on the top here we can do that's gonna be the decoupler. Not the decoupler. Docking port is gonna be there. But also squareness. We need squareness. Well, do I have the square panels? Okay, yes I do. It's good that I researched that path. And gold. Yay. Oh no. Doesn't reach. Can we do anything about that? I guess maybe we can. How can I possibly make that look good? Can I? Is it possible? That isn't terrible. Isn't terrible is the best I can do. Okay, guys. Oh, right. Okay. Guess it'll be in the corner. I'll just duplicate that. And there we go. Alright. That is square. And then that is orange. I'll just push it down just a tad. Why is it bugging like that? Don't do that. Stop doing that. Oh, it's because it's connected to the probe core, not the SAS module thing. Reaction control wheel, obviously. That was pushed a little bit too far down. Alright. Just push that down again. And that's basically it. Then it has some big solar panels all the way at the top, which is sort of on some extendable things. I'll just do that. And then solar panels. And we have them, which is great. Why is it wrongly doing that? That is definitely annoying. There we go. Cool, and that should fit inside the fairing. Yeah, not too bad. Alright. And then the next part is sort of just a cube, which is E-Spirit, and that's science airlock. Oh yeah, we actually need some control thrusters on this. We're not done yet. Just need some of this. Some at the top. Let me just do 2 at the top. 2 at the top should be fine, right? No, then when we turn It's gonna be all wrong. We can do that. Clever. No, that's not done. Wait, why is it? Oh, God damn it! It's doing it again, guys. There we go. Cool. Now we sort of have the same thing on the top there, just in a different way. I think that's kind of genius, don't you? Yes. Solar panels, and we need this communication, and it has something that looks like this. So I'll just add that. Sits on this side. I guess. Can see which way it's pointed. It's pointed away. This is very important. Yeah, it's all like this. Cool. No, it's not actually. It's more like this if it turned 180 degrees, but I'll just do that. That's fine. And that looks pretty dope. I'll just put a light on it. These lights are cool. I'll actually put 2. I know. Radical. Righto. 2 lights in there. Anything else? Just some small batteries maybe? Can fit 2 batteries in there. It is power and it actually is power, so we should probably have some big batteries in there. That can be a good reason why it's actually shaped like that. I thought about that. Totally. There we go. So it's 4 on either side at the bottom there, and then in the middle, and then just 2 on the top, because that's lights. We'll just have 1. No, we can't have a big one. We can have an adapter. Just like that, and then this. Cool. I like the look of that. And then, and that's the A module. The B is gonna be sort of the same but smaller, and then Q only, and then it just has a science airlock. I don't know what that means. Additional propellant storage with refueling and advanced lunar telecommunications capabilities. Those are words. So more fuel in this thing. Make that orange. And with refueling, guess I'll just add a small docking port for refueling. It needs to be short. Guess this is sort of short. Yeah. Another. Just copy this really. Then one of these, and then it's just cubed, so I'll just copy this. No, it needs to be way short. that. Ugh. It can't be on... God damn it. It can't be where the docking port is. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna misalign the docking port. Obviously. Just on the diagonal side. Yay, clever me. It's a good way for... It's a good day for clever me. Not for speech me. And that's actually a little bit different colors in the renderings. More gold and this is actually more orange. But I don't think it's a huge deal. And I'll just individually place these. If I can. That won't reach, won't it? Will it? No. And another one of these is so too much. Right. Yes. Actually, maybe not if I do it like that and it's just gold. And I guess I just add the one on top. Yeah, this can work. Just the one on there. Yeah, people can still dock. Alright. Align this. Align this a little better. I don't like the flickering, but it's just a little bit. Yeah, no flickering. Cool. And if I actually just push this out just a little bit, so it's still attached, and then I can push this in. Enough. Just give me enough where it doesn't have to poke through. God damn it. I just want it to look pretty. Just give me a pretty satellite thing. There we go. Much better, I think, at least. All right. And that is the B module, basically. We need a... I'll just put all of these in the same thing, and then I don't have to put RCS and docking capabilities in all of them. Which is obviously not how it's gonna work in real life, I think, but... and maybe actually there's gonna be something that controls it and docks it to stuff, so that doesn't need to be on every part of it. With refueling and advanced lunar telecommunication ability. So we have some advanced telecommunication abilities. And that's what we have right here. If I just turn that around so it doesn't hit anything. That can extend like that. Not hit anything. And maybe we can have something like this. Here. Turn that this way. Put it on top maybe. Maybe like that. It's not gonna hit anything. Cool. That's some advanced telecommunication, I'd say. Cool. And next module, the C module, the final one. And then we actually just need a sample return vehicle, but I'll do that in another mission where we can go to the mon and go back to the and actually use my station here. A sample return mission. Small pressurized volume for additional habitation capability. It's just additional habitation and utilization. That's just a small hitchhiker's cabin, basically. Yep. Just like that. And yeah, that's actually just it. I'll just put some lights on it because lights are cool and stuff. Lights on this side and some lights on the other side, which is gonna have a docking port. I'll just put a reaction wheel on it just for the hell of it, and I'll copy this. We have the lights again. Very awesome, I would think. And yeah, that's basically it. I'll just add a little bit of thermal thing, which some of the other habitation modules have. So this will just make it look consistent with those. That's the sort of the same theme. Oops, don't push that in. There's that one there and one here. Maybe one there as well. Don't think that's too bad. Cool. And then maybe we should have some RCS on these as well. Maybe I'll just, yeah, fuck that one. Could actually just do that 4 times symmetry. Yeah. Alright, so that's the A, B, and C from bottom to top. Power and propulsion, e-spirit, and utilization. Slash just habitation. Cool. I like it. Let's send that up. Modules A, B, C, pull up G. Plonk our launcher on that. Build a fairing. That's actually gonna encapsulate the solar panels. Alright, fairing as big as the rocket. I like it. That's the way to go. We have a good thrust to weight ratio. Let's put the launch clamps in the same so we don't make the mistake as last time. And push this up a little. And I think we're ready to go. This looks pretty good. Let's do some action groups. And make sure we don't have crew on, like we did last time. Which I don't know why we had. Okay, one is just gonna be some solar panels. And some of these antennas. And these toggle radiator. Cool. So they'll just turn on. Nice. Let's launch this, and then we've done 2 missions for the day. I like it. I'm also getting tired. What time is it? 10. Sheesh. And then next time, our station is, or now our station is actually going to be finished when we dock these. Except the sample return vehicle, but we're going to do that another time, and then we can do missions to the Mon and return them to the gateway. Let's set the gateway as our target and see. Yeah, let's just launch here. Why not? We'll just. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful. It's a little bit laggy. Don't know why. Sorry about that. Let's see if time warp helps it. It did. Don't think that was necessarily it. I'll just do some auto strutting. Seems like it needs it. Because I only have these small tanks, so when I put a bunch of those together, it actually wobbles a bunch. So auto strut is generally pretty good for these. I should throttle down a little bit. Oh, don't hit retrograde by accident. That's a bad idea. Again, a very steep trajectory, but I don't want to tip over like I did last time, where I basically just tipped the whole rocket over in one go. So now I'm going a little more carefully. But I should have started turning earlier. I was just going so fast, so quickly. I should thrust limit this. I mean, it's incredibly overpowered for just going to the Mun, but I wanted to do a sort of Delta V, Delta 4 heavy recreation. So let's just couple these actually. Let's just decouple the whole thing actually. God damn it! That's why I do a slow. That's why I do a slow separation. With separatons as well. Why is it so laggy? That's so annoying. Okay. There's a bunch of docking ports here, so it's a bit wobbly. I'll just auto strut this. And then hope it doesn't mess it up when I get to the gateway. When auto strut happens. Sometimes that can cause Kraken stuff. Oops, I said Kraken. A name that we do not speak. Cool. And let's do a moon transfer. That's going to be about here at the apoapsis. Actually do it much further. Oh, earlier. Let's just turn to that. Cool. Let's do it. And when we get here, I actually want to hit 1, so we can extend all of our cool things. All our solar panels and stuff. Alrighty. There we go. Don't want to go with too much speed, but at least now if we miss the Mun, we're gonna catch the Mun on the next orbit as well, actually. Not that we are gonna miss the Mun, but here we are. Let's just capture ourselves. I realize I haven't done any quick saves, but it's not really necessary. We're actually getting a sort of close intercept. Not really, but I mean, maybe we can use it for something. I don't know. Whoa, that was too much. Changing the inclination with full thrust. Probably a bad idea when you want to be precise. Here we go, much more precise. And maybe just some RCS for the final adjustment. Or perfect adjustment. Alright. Let's see if we can do a maneuver that makes us hit it. Yes. That's what we want. 100 meters separation. Give me that. I basically do that burn with RCS because it's 0.3 seconds. It's gonna be hard to do precisely, but I'll try. I guess that's 0.3 seconds with full thrust, but here we go. Okay, wasn't too bad. Okay, I end up 400 meters from it, but nice just catching it immediately. There it is. What is that? That's our SLS reusable, which ended up in space around the Mun, so maybe that wasn't that reusable. But shh. Alright, can we see it? It's right there, right? Right. No, that's something else. 53 kilometers away. Oh, I think I'm getting into physics range of it. Where is it? I can't see it. Actually should be passing right by me, actually. I don't think I hit it. I didn't hear anything. There it is. This is surprisingly nimble. Okay, I should probably bring in all of these. Don't know what that does for my communication. Okay, I still have plenty connectivity to Kerbal. Alright. I just want to go towards it and then I should actually drop this while I'm not going towards it. So we don't end up with the same problem as last time where this just ended up almost hitting us. And we can just control with this. Alright, we don't want to go over there to the far side. And we want to dock on this end. So let's do that. Go like that and then just burn backwards. Pass right over it. Maybe we should align ourselves. Maybe we should align that actually. Let's just brake a little bit. Cool. Docking in progress. I don't think I need to align it. I think I'm pretty well aligned here. Alright, my solar panels need to be like this compared to that. No, I just need to be aligned. Like this. Just take my view up here. Alright, and I'm approaching pretty well. Even without RCS on. Let's just do it a little bit more slowly. So I can think. Yep, looks good. Looks good. Good approach. Go a little bit down. Nice kiss. Beautiful. Now I should be able to extend my things. Hitting one. Very nice. Guys, that is the Lunar Gateway. Done. Yay! We have all the way from Orion and our first missions, airlock. We have some crew habitation here in the middle. All of that. Some logistics. We have a little satellite hidden in here that we can maybe send off. And then we have some... I'm from Germany now. I speak like this. That turned over into Italian at the end. Sorry about that. Sorry, I ruined my perfect German accent for you. Yeah, a little bit more fuel and some good connectivity. Then we have a lot of fuel and some energy storage, like a lot of battery storage. Maybe we could have more battery, but not like we're running a drill or something that's gonna go all night. And we're pretty much in the sun most of the time. And yeah, and this can go into a polar orbit and adjust its inclination and stuff if it wants with this thing. It can refuel with a docking port right here. And yeah, I think that's pretty cool. This is a pretty cool station, actually. If it makes sense in real life, I don't know. That's not a discussion that I can really be a part of. I don't know. I don't know the implications and stuff. Fancy words. Let's send out this satellite in here. Let's just decouple that. I don't know. I don't want to use any of the action groups. Oh no, or the staging here. I don't know what that's gonna do. Actually, oh yeah, Jebediah and Kerbal and Valentina. Obviously, I didn't bring them this time. I said that before. Obviously, I brought them on the Orion at the first time. Maybe it's time to take them back. Let's do that after we've decoupled this little satellite here. I should quick save. Oh, quick. Yeah. Okay. Satellite going out. Beautiful. Slowly. Let's remember it doesn't have any SAS or RCS, so we can't really use that to steer it, but we can do like this. Maybe turn it like this. We can turn on the engines. Engines aren't staging. I don't know why. Let's press 2 so we can... Let's just activate them through this. And blast off. Yay! Little cute satellite. I like it. Let's put it into... Let's put it over the goals. If we can, if we have enough fuel for that. It's really not much fuel. Let's go to the apoapsis and go really close. Yeah, I don't want it in the same orbit as my gateway, obviously. Let's see what that takes. That takes... Okay, I have 1,000 meters per second of delta V, actually. I have way enough to do this. Way enough. That's English. Yeah. Let's do like that, and let's actually make it very big, if we can. Yeah, why not? Polar orbiter. And we should do that in... That's a 5-second burn. Really quickly. That's incredible that this tiny thing is just 5-second burn and it changes its orbit that much. Wow. That's some good engines. Powerful, not really space optimized, vacuum optimized, but it's Kerbal Space Program. It's good. It's good. It's good. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go! That's not good. How are they not aligned? Did I put them in by themselves? Did I not put them in? Why is it burning the wrong way? That is definitely an interesting orbit. I'll just leave it like that. Why not? Sometimes missions fail. Let's do some science and see if we have any. That's a name tag. Do we have the science from out here? We don't. Let's get some science. Why not? Do we have pressure data? No, we don't. Why don't I have that? What is the special? In space, high over the Midlands. Guess that's why. Seismic data can't do that, obviously. Temperature. Got some science. Nice. I am definitely happy with that. Maybe if we orbit a little bit more in this trajectory, maybe we're not over the Midlands anymore. Where are we? Just high over the Mun. Why were we high over the Midlands before? That because high over the Moon's Midlands. But did I not just send that away? I guess maybe I ran out of battery before. Yes, I did. Maybe if I point it correctly towards the sun, maybe it generates the most energy. Point 976 8. 0.98. That's a lot. Okay, maybe I can. Maybe I can send the data like this. Or maybe I have to do it in packets. I don't know. I should put more batteries on this. God damn it. Or better transmitters. Only gets 50% of the way. Allow partial. There we go. Let's try that. Send that away. See what happens. I don't know how this works out. Mostly I just have enough. And then that's shit. Not enough electric charge. So I got some data. And then now it's just sending it slowly. Okay. There we go. I got some science. Okay, that took some time, but then I guess I got the science. Yeah. Cool. So what if I wobble a little bit more? Am I still over the Midlands? Northeast Basin. Sure, why not? Ah, okay, so this is actually the only one that does it over the biomes. The Gravoil detector. Send that away. Cool. I got some signs. That's pretty good. Let's hop back to our gateway. And take Jeb and Valentina back to Kerbal. Because that, goddammit, I don't want them up there for the rest of their lives. Need to do a... And then when we do the next mission where we can send a service sample, we can also right after that maybe send another Orion capsule to dock. I should quick save. Always remember that right after undocking. Let's see what where that puts us in orbit. It means I should probably do a maneuver when I get back here. We're in prograde. Actually, more like here. Did you hear that? Seemed like a... It was like a Discord message, but I'm in streamer mode, so I don't know why it came up with a notification. It really shouldn't. Guys, there should be an engine on this thing. I just realized Orion has a small engine on it. God damn it. Guess we'll just fix our next Orion. But I mean, 50 meters per second, we probably have that in RCS. Maybe not. Maybe we don't. Maybe we actually do. I don't know. Yeah. I mean... I guess. We'll try. And maybe we have to do a rescue mission. I did quick save, but... Okay, let's try it. Point retrograde. See how much that does. Doesn't really do much. Well, shit. I think we might have to do I don't want to do a rescue mission. I'll just redock it. Okay, F9. God damn it. Maybe it didn't have full RCS, and I'll just refuel it. And then if I make a good maneuver from moon orbit, we could actually do it much more efficiently. God damn it, I need to go further away. Much RCS. Yeah, I started with like half. Okay, that makes much more sense. Cool. I'll just find my RCS deposits, which are somewhere in here. There they are. Wait, what? Right click that. Right click this one. And there should be some in the here as well. Yeah, 30 and 40. That makes 70. Yes, that's math. I like. Yep, I'm good at math. Aim, reset, cool. I'll just grab some RCS from this one. I'll just say out. And fill these guys up. Cool. Actual useful stuff that we launched today. We can get our astronauts back. Now I'll just quick save here, so if this still doesn't work, at least we have it refueled. Undock. Yay. Let's try that again. Now, let's this time try and plan a better maneuver. If we go down here, we'll utilize the O-berth effect and use less delta V to get out of moon orbit. But we should actually do it later. If we go a bunch of orbits, we want our periapsis to be on the inside, I think. That's gonna be the best for making the periapsis go as low as possible from moon orbit. So if we go just some orbits more, should end up on the inside towards Kerbal. Like this. Next pass. Let's do a maneuver and see where that takes us. Yes. No, this orbit is probably the best. To do that. Alright, but we obviously needed to go all the way into... Oh, I can't wait for the better... next update is also going to have a better maneuver node planner, which is going to be down here somewhere. And then this is going to be much easier to do precisely. Or it doesn't have too much different when it is. It's just how much we do it, and then if we can get captured into the atmosphere. As long as we can do that, we're good. That is almost 100 meters per second of delta V. I don't know if we have that in RCS, but we'll try. Ah, I missed it. Guys. Have you ever met someone as stupid as me? No, you haven't. Good damn it. Good damn it. I'll just quick. I didn't quick load. Maybe I won't. We'll see how this fares. No, it totally doesn't work on the next orbit. Okay, I'll quick load. I'll do that again. I'm sorry. Maybe I just shouldn't have done this in this mission. Maybe I just won't actually. Okay. I'm just gonna do this next time, or maybe off stream. Get them down there. And then we can do the something else entirely different maybe next time, or maybe we'll do the lunar lander and then fly that up here. Guys, that fit perfectly with my camera cutting out, because I don't have any more battery on it. Alright. Well, instead of my frozen face there, I'm just gonna turn off my camera. And then I would like to say thank you guys so much for watching me live today playing Kerbal Space Program. It was chill hanging out and finishing up the station with you guys. I think it turned out really well. I'm quite happy with it actually. I think it's a neat station, at least in Kerbal Space Program. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll figure out something else than Sunday streams, because I think Sunday is turning out to be maybe not the best day for me to stream on. So maybe I'll find some weekday, or maybe another. Yeah, I think a weekday is gonna be the best, because a lot of weekends I actually go home to my parents, and then I can't stream obviously. And then Sundays sometimes work if I go home Sunday morning or before noon. But a launch time, essentially, I guess. But yeah, I'll figure something out. But until next time, I guess, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!